What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video on my channel. For this video, this video is going to be a part 2 of my Funko Pop collection slash showcase. I'm going to show you the rest of the pops that I couldn't show in the first video. Originally, I thought I would be able to make 3 parts to this video, but then I realized I don't have that many left, so I'm just going to put them all in this part 2. Everyone seemed to enjoy part 1 of this collection video, so I'm hoping the second part is as well received, and hopefully you guys still think the rest of these pops are as cool as the first ones. So, to start off, I'm going to start with all the pops that I have that aren't in the box. First up is this Tony Chopper Funko Pop from One Piece. If you don't know what One Piece is, it's pretty much the most popular manga of all time. And yeah, it's a personal favorite of mine. I love it a lot. It's really entertaining, and Chopper is, I wouldn't say he's one of my favorite characters, but he's just one of those characters that everyone loves, you know? And I don't remember when I got this pop. I think I've had it for a really, really long time. I'm pretty sure this pop is definitely one of the first pops I had in my collection. So, a really cool piece. I like him a lot, but one funny thing about him being out of the box is you can see he has like a really fat head. So, if I stand him up on his feet, he falls over all the time. So I pretty much have to lean him, like I have him up on a shelf, and I have to lean him up against the wall. Otherwise, he'll just be falling on his face all the time. So that sucks. But other than that, it's a really cool pop. Next, out of the box, what I have is this Todoroki Funko Pop from My Hero Academia, which is an anime series that I've watched for a really long time. I got this Funko Pop, I think, 2 years ago. I know I bought this one myself because I just really wanted it. I thought it was really cool how he had a lot more going on, because most Funko Pops, it's pretty much just the character standing there, but he has like all of these like fire and ice effects on him, as you can see a little bit there. Yeah, so I always thought that he was a really cool pop, and I just wanted to get my hands on it, so I did. I think a funny story behind this pop is actually that I pre-ordered it from a website, and I had forgotten about it because it didn't arrive for like months. I think it took like 2 or 3 months before it delivered to my house, so pretty funny, but I eventually got it, and it's pretty cool, and I like looking at him outside of the box. So the next out of the box, and the last out of the box Funko Pop I have for this collection video is a character from the same series. This is Midoriya, the main character of My Hero Academia. He's from the same anime as the last Funko Pop. Hopefully some of you are My Hero fans. I love the show a lot, so it's cool to talk about, and I am caught up with the manga, so don't worry about spoiling anything for me. But maybe try not to spoil anything if someone else in the comments, maybe people reading the comments, want to watch the show and haven't, so let's avoid spoilers. But yeah, this pop, I think I got around the same time I got the last one, because I just wanted to start a little My Hero Academia collection, because I didn't have a lot of merch or anything from that show at the time. So, yeah, very simple compared to the last pop, but definitely a classic. You know, just him standing there in his fighting stance. I think it's pretty cool. Not the craziest pop, but I like him a lot. So, next up is, I'm going to show 2 of the first pops I ever had in my collection. And the first one is this Bugs Bunny Funko Pop. I bought this along with the next one I'm going to show at the same time. I bought them at Target when I was just starting my collection, because I was buying was at Target buying a shelf to display the few Funko Pops I had. I wanted to show them off, you know. So, while I was at Target, I saw they had this one and the next one, which were pretty cheap, and I didn't want to put up a shelf with like nothing on it, you know. I wanted to have some fillers, some stuff, and everybody likes Looney Tunes, you know. I grew up watching some Looney Tunes and playing the Looney Tunes game on GameCube, so pretty cool pop. Not one of my favorites, you know. It's not like I don't like it, it's just Looney Tunes isn't as important to me as some of the other things that I have Funko Pops of, so yeah. And the next one is actually Daffy Duck, so same thing, same series, same show. I bought them at the same time. I think they were like $5 each or something. They were super cheap. And yeah, like I said, I just wanted to fill space on my shelf, so that's why I bought these two. Don't have a lot to say about them other than that. But if anyone else likes Looney Tunes, let me know. They're definitely a classic cartoon. Next up, I'm going to show a bigger Funko Pop, but this one is in the box. This is the female Titan Funko Pop from Attack on Titan. This pop is 6 inches, I believe. Yeah, 6 inches, so it's bigger than a normal pop. I'm not sure how big a normal pop is. Probably 2 or 3 inches. So this is basically 2 pops standing on top of each other, and it comes in this bigger box. Here's the this one compared to the Daffy Duck box from before. You can see the size difference. So yeah, I really like Attack on Titan. I'm not gonna give away any spoilers or anything for anyone that may be watching it or wants to watch it. Definitely a top tier anime. I know it's pretty mainstream, and a lot of people like to hate on the mainstream stuff, but I don't know. I think Attack on Titan is great, you know. Doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me that it's mainstream. It doesn't make it a worse show in any way. I think it's still really amazing. So great show, and I am caught up on the manga all the way. And I actually, unlike most people, I was fine with the ending. So yeah, really cool pop. And I think I got this one. Yeah, probably around the same time I was collecting all my other ones. I just saw it on the internet and thought it would be really cool to get. So I did, I bought it. Don't remember how much it was, but I know now it's worth more than when I bought it, so that's always cool. Alright. Next pop is gonna be Zenyatta from Overwatch. If any of you have played Overwatch, you'll recognize Zenyatta. This is him from the first game. I bought this one. I think I bought this one at a Comic-Con that I went to. Yeah, I know I bought it. I bought it at a Comic-Con I went to, probably for like $8. And I played a lot of the first Overwatch, and I played a good amount of the second one. But the first one, I didn't really play Zenyatta very much, so I'm not sure why I bought this at the time. I think it was just a pretty good deal, and I wanted to have something from Overwatch, so that's why I bought it. And his character design has always been pretty cool to me, so yeah, definitely a cool pop. And Overwatch is a pretty good game, despite all of the complaints that myself and many others that played it have had. It's still a pretty fun game. Next up, I have this Green Hornet Funko Pop. Now, I'm not too sure if there's like Green Hornet comic books or anything, any other like original source material. I'm pretty sure there is, but I have some Harry Potter Funko Pops. First one is Fred Weasley. This one was a birthday or Christmas gift, I'm pretty sure. But still cool. And unfortunately, spoilers, well, Harry Potter's pretty old, so if you don't know everything yet, then I don't know what to tell you. But Fred is no longer with us. Very sad death in the final movie. And yeah, I really liked his character. He was always entertaining. So, pretty cool pop. You know, I like anything Harry Potter is pretty cool to have. So, like you saw in my part 1 of my collection, I had that huge Dobby Funko Pop. So, very cool piece to have in the collection. Next up, I have another Harry Potter pop. This one is actually Harry Potter himself. This is from the scene in the first film when they're learning how to take the mandrakes out of the pot and plant them in, or take them out and plant them into pots so they can grow. I'm pretty sure this one was a birthday or Christmas gift as well, but I definitely would have bought this myself if no one else bought it for me. I wouldn't be surprised, because I really like Harry Potter. One of my favorite movie series of all time, definitely. Very cool pop. It's pretty cool because he's not just standing there like other pops. He's actually holding one of the mandrakes in his hand. So, well, he is just standing there, but he's not just by himself. He's doing something. Basically, he has an accessory with him. So, that's pretty cool. Very cool piece. Definitely not something I'll be getting rid of anytime soon. Next up, I have another. This is the last Harry Potter pop in my collection. This is Nearly Headless Nick. He's a ghost in the Harry Potter books and movies. He's always pretty funny. And this pop is really cool. I really like how it looks, how they did the kind of ghost effect on him. I think it came out really well. And it looks like really different from most pops, but it's not super rare or anything. You know, looking at it, I think when I first saw it, I bought it. I know I got it from a store. I know I bought it myself. And I thought maybe it's rare a little bit because it looks different. It's not just like a normal pop. But, nah, it's pretty common. And it just looks really cool. So, it was a good price and a really cool piece to add to the collection. So, I'm definitely glad I bought this one when I did. Next up, we have another Lord of the Rings pop, and this is Gollum from Lord of the Rings. This pop I got from Barnes & Noble's. If you look at the sticker, it actually says that it's a Barnes & Noble's exclusive. So that's pretty cool. I got this one at the same time as I got my Colossus pop from the Part 1 collection. Definitely a cool pop. He's actually see-through, so it's pretty cool effect. You would think that the Nearly Headless Nick pop would look like this because he's a ghost, but I actually prefer how they did that one. I think it looks better. But this one is also really cool. Definitely a unique piece to have. It's not super rare or anything, but it just looks different than most pops, so it's really cool. It can look cool in anybody's collection. Next pop is this classic Mr. Freeze Funko Pop. This is another one of my very first pops I got when I first started going to stores with my friend is definitely most people's favorite superhero. Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. Batman's super iconic, as are most of his villains. Of course, we pretty much see the Joker most of the time. But I did hear what my friend told me, that the next Robert Pattinson Batman movie is actually going to have Mr. Freeze as the main villain. So that'd be really cool. I just really enjoyed that first Robert Pattinson Batman movie. So I'm sure the next one will be just as good. Yeah, especially the way they did Riddler. If they do Mr. Freeze in the same style, then I don't see how it can go wrong. I think it's going to be amazing. Next pop. This one was a Christmas gift about a couple years ago, and I remember getting this for Christmas. It's Venomized Daredevil. Now, I don't really know anything about this pop. I know Daredevil, and I know Venom and all the symbiotes and everything in Marvel Comics, but I don't really know what this is from, or I'm assuming it's from some comic line where a bunch of different heroes or villains got their hands on a symbiote, or the symbiote took over them. So, yeah, this pop doesn't really mean much to me, but it was a gift. You know, some of my family members, they don't really know a lot about comics or anything, so they just buy pops that they think are pretty cool. So, and I gotta agree, this one does look pretty cool. But it's probably my least favorite one that I own, because I just don't really know what it's from at all or anything like that. So, but still, looks really cool in the collection on the shelf. Next pop is from The Mandalorian. This is IG-11, the bounty robot from Season 1. I'm pretty sure he could be in Season 2 as well, but I think he's only in Season 1. Yeah, very cool pop. This one was also a Christmas gift from my cousin. I remember getting this one, and you can't really see it in the box, but if you go back and look at my for part 1 with the Grogu, most of the Star Wars pops come with these cool like black stands to so you can display them out of the box. Those are always pretty cool. I thought about taking this one out of the box, but I just left it in just to stack it on the shelf with the rest of them. But it's still a really cool piece. Like I said in the first collection video, The Mandalorian is definitely, I think it's a really good show. Highly recommend it to anyone that hasn't seen it. Even if you don't like Star Wars at all, you can still really enjoy The Mandalorian. So, very cool pop to own. This is the last pop into my collection, and it is Dead Yamcha from Dragon Ball Z. I got this pop at the same time as I got the Super Saiyan Broly pop from my first collection video. I got them online from the same convention. This pop is really cool. For anyone that's seen the original Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Z Kai, you'll know what this is from. Yamcha gets killed early on in Dragon Ball Z, and don't worry, everyone in Dragon Ball always comes back, so it's not a problem. He was alive again later on in the series. But it's always funny. There was actually a lot of memes going around for a while, even like not Dragon Ball related, of showing dead Yamcha in the hole where he dies. So, pretty cool pop. I like it because it's sideways, as you can see, compared to most pops are like this, but this one is displayed like this. So I think it's really cool. It's a unique pop, and I definitely like having it in my collection. Like I said, I bought it for myself online, and I know that this one is definitely worth a lot more now than it was when I first bought it. I don't think it's like an absurd increase in the price, but I know it's definitely worth more now than when what I originally paid for it. So that's always nice. decide to sell it, there's some money to be made, so gotta love that. Alright. So, those are all the Funko Pops I currently own in my collection, and I don't think I'll be getting any more ever again, unless one of my family members just decides to gift me one randomly, which I'm not gonna be mad or anything, you know. I like Funko Pops, I just haven't gone out of my way to collect them personally in a really long time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this part 2. Like I said, I did think I was gonna be able to make a part 3, but after counting them all, I had a lot less in total than I originally thought I did. So that's it for my collection. I hope you enjoyed the sounds, and just like for the first video, if you saw anything cool or something that's from a show or game that you like to play or watch, feel free to talk about it with me in the comments. I love talking about stuff like this, especially when it comes to things that I really like. So yeah, I'm down to talk about anything. Leave a comment below, and thank you so much for watching.